Good morning. It is Wednesday, and day after my second infusion, and I just wanted to. Yesterday, the video that posted yesterday on here was just kind of weird. Um, I make the videos and then put them all together, and then post them on YouTube, and for some reason they got like all mixed up and backwards. So I don't know what happened with that. So I apologize for that. I will make sure I double check them from now on. But I just want to let you guys know how it went last night with my sleep and everything, because like I said, it typically is a restless night because of the steroids. But I smoked some weed. I do indica, not sativa. Sativa is more of an upper and tends to give panic attacks to people who've had panic attacks or who used to be tweakers. That's the other thing I found out. And so anyways, I do strictly indica. And what I do is, because my kids smoke, or some of my kids smoke, instead of taking a direct hit, I have them blow it in my face, and I literally like get a hit from that and then blow the smoke out. And it's not as harsh for me. It's like I adjust better to it. I'm kind of taking it slow, I guess you could say. So anyways, I took 4 hits like that, and was able to just go to bed and knock out. And I slept so well last night. I slept till about 4 a.m. through the straight without waking up, which is very rare. So I was very happy about that, to just get some sleep. I think it's almost 10 o'clock right now, and I'm just now getting up. I've been awake for a while, but I'm just laying in bed, taking it easy. I feel really good. I feel my stomach was a little grumbly this morning. Not upset, but just, kind of grumbly, maybe hungry. I'm not sure. But the one thing I do every morning is I do take my Plexus pink drink. It balances my blood sugar, which is super, super important in fighting all of this. So I don't have sugar cravings. It helps me stay away from the sugar. So I honestly, I don't really miss it at all, which is rare for me, because I'm like the muffin, Danish pastry queen. Like, that was my thing, making cookies or brownies or whatever. And so I don't really miss it. And I know this has a lot to do with it, because it does cut my sugar cravings big time. And then I also take my nerve and the ease. And so the nerve actually helps with the nervous system, restoring any damage that's done, which we know the chemo attacks your nervous system, hence the tingling and stuff in the hands and feet, the neuropathy that you get. So that has been very helpful. I have a little bit of tingling in my fingertips right now. Very little. It's, it's kind of like if your hand falls asleep, like that kind of thing. Just very minimal. But I have the window open, so it's a little cold in here, and I think that's probably what it is. But other than that, I feel really good. I really do. I feel really good. I'm going to take it easy today. I'm going to just hang around the house, rest, listen to my body, and just give myself some grace, basically. It's, if you're, when you're a mom, when you're just, that go-to person and doing all the time, it's hard to give yourself that grace and to just take it easy and take a break and be okay with it, because you always feel like you have to do something. And so I'm learning to give myself that grace of just being able to lay in bed, not get up and do anything if I don't have to, and just listen to my body. And so today is going to be that day. I'm just going to relax, and then tomorrow push myself, get up, do things, take a walk, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm just learning to listen to my body, and listen to and be okay with it. Like, that's the biggest thing for me. So other than that, like I said, I had a really good night. The dizziness is pretty much gone, which is, I'm so thankful for, because coming home with that was just kind of like, you just feel off balance and weird. And you know what else is weird? You can see this right here? This little, looks like a veins popping out. This is the port right here. And then this is the tube that goes into my jugular. And because I'm losing weight, I'm getting so skinny, you can see it now. And it's just kind of weird. I don't know. It's just things I notice. The weird things that are going on in my life. So anyways, I will update you guys a little bit later today. But like I said, I'm just going to be chilling and taking it easy. I am going to feed my body well. I'm going to get some yogurt and fruit right now, and probably have some salad later this evening, and just really get some nutrition into my body. The dark circles are starting to go away because I'm finally getting some rest, which is awesome. So awesome. And I said something in the other video that I want to clarify just a little bit. Y'all know that my faith is strong. I don't play with that. And I have a ton of Christian friends that don't necessarily believe like I do. So that's why I made the comment about, for all you Christian judgmental people that are watching my videos and, passing judgment about weed and stuff. I'm an addiction counselor. Like, that is my passion. But I absolutely 100% believe that marijuana has medicinal purposes. 100%. I would rather, when I said some of my kids smoke, I have some kids that have really high anxiety, that have panic attacks, things like that. And the doctors have wanted to put them on antidepressants or anti-anxiety meds. And I just don't believe in that. I would much rather them smoke than be dependent on drugs that are going to inflict more problems in their body. And, possibly, if you look at the side effects, suicide, hello? No, I don't think so. So I absolutely believe in that. And I absolutely believe in marijuana for cancer patients as well. It has so many benefits, and I could list them all, but you can look them up if you'd like. But that is just something I believe in. That is my personal beliefs. That's where I stand with that. And I don't say, I don't want anybody to feel like I am judging you if you don't believe in it. Because I didn't before. I didn't years ago. I was super judgmental. I stopped smoking weed in my early 20s. And I was just like, oh, you're so wrong if you're doing that. So, but as I got older, I realized that it is good for you. It can have benefits. And I'm seeing the benefits. And I swore years ago I'd never go back to it. But I have really benefited from this. And so if you have a problem with it, that's your problem. That's between you and God. That's your issue. If you don't have a problem with it, welcome to my life. Either way, I don't quibble over issues that are not heaven or hell issues. If you're saved, that's all we got to talk about. Other than that, I wanted to address that because I didn't want to make it seem that I was being judgmental or accusatory or anything like that of people that don't believe in that. This is something that's helping me. They have tried to give me prescriptions for narcotics, for anxiety meds, for antidepressants, for sleeping pills, and I'm just not. I'm not. That just sounds crazy to me. Like, to be on all those medications is insane. And that is not for me. And once again, if you are on any of those medications, please understand, I am not judging you. This is me. This is for me. I'm not a medication person. And so if I can do it naturally, if I can get through this with natural substances, that is my choice. And that is my opinion on how to deal with this. So, I just wanted to clarify that because I don't want to offend anybody, and I don't ever want to make you feel like I'm judging or you know, not supportive of you because, like I said, being a counselor, I have to give these medications to people. I have to, you know, suggest them to people. And so just for my own health and the way I decide to live my life, I choose not to do that. So anyways, I will update you guys later. Thank you so much for following me, for being on this journey with me and sharing it with me. Oh, the one other thing I was going to tell you about that I have noticed is my eyes. So there's a weird thing when you cry. If you've ever had like burning eyes, I'm going to try and describe this as best as possible. If you've ever had your eyes burn, you know, like when you've been staring at TV or you're really tired and you close your eyes and they kind of burn. That's what it feels like if I cry. Okay. On top of it though, my eyes are kind of like hurting, like irritated and hurting, and I just want to close them because they feel better. And so I was asking my support group, you know, if they've ever experienced that, and apparently it's a thing. So yesterday it was really bad. I just wanted to close my eyes and, you know, keep them shut and just rest them. Today it's better. The light is bothering them a little bit, but it's much better. And so, you know, again, nerves in your eyes apparently are affected by this. So something new I'm learning, and it's, you know, once again, it's very minimal. Doesn't bother me that much. And I definitely don't mind laying down and closing my eyes. So that's a thing too. But anyways, I will update you guys later. Thank you so much for being with me. I appreciate you. Today has been a little rough. After the first part of this video, I just started feeling a little nauseous. Not really bad, and you can see my eyes are like watering like crazy. Not really bad, but just a little nauseous to where I didn't really feel like eating. So I took my Zofran for the nausea and got some cottage cheese and banana, and forgot that I'm not supposed to eat anything cold. And so as soon as I started eating it, the muscle right here tightened up in my cheek, and my tongue, like I couldn't talk right. It was weird. And I literally like, oh my gosh, am I having a stroke? Like I was freaking out. And I looked in the mirror and did all the little stroke things with their face you're supposed to do. And I was like, okay, that's not it. And I realized that it was the coldness. So I put the cottage cheese down and I called my nurse, and sure enough, she calls me back. And as time passed and my mouth warmed up, all that went away. It took maybe 5 minutes and it all went away. But yeah, won't make that mistake again. And the nurse said, she said, yeah, it's the coldness, the medication, the chemo that they're giving me. That is like one of the biggest things, is do not eat or drink anything cold. And sometimes even room temperature bothers people. So that was an interesting experience again, and a mistake that I will never make again. So the first few days, she said, usually if I flush my system properly and drink plenty of water, those effects should go away in about 3 days. Some people it takes a week. But you know, I drink a lot of water, so I should be good in a few days. But yeah, it was quite interesting to say the least. And so I haven't not felt good. I haven't felt good all day. It's nothing specifically wrong. I'm just not feeling myself. Eyes are super watery. Eyes are still a little irritated, but not anywhere near as bad as they were yesterday. Just watery and kind of tired eyes. That's how they feel. Which is a side effect. It's part of it. But other than that, I haven't really been feeling like eating. I've been drinking my water. I have to finish this and drink another one. And so I've been drinking my water, and just laying in bed, watching movies. I got a phone call today that just really lifted my spirits, and, you know, it was a girlfriend of mine that called, and we just chit-chatted, and she was encouraging me and I was encouraging her, and we just kind of went back and forth with it. I try not to cry because it hurts when I cry. It like stings when I cry. But I cry a lot, so it is what it is. But yeah, today's been a little rough. My husband called me, and of course that was like, just talking to him does wonders. So that was something that I needed. And I have my doggies here with me. I have two of my doggies here with me, which is, yeah, he's a big help, but he's also my big lazy dog. So, having them here is a huge help to me as well. I tried to kind of clean out the refrigerator, and that wasn't working because of the cold sensitivity in my hands right now is really high. So for a couple of days, I will not be doing that. And I didn't wash dishes, so I had one of the kids do it. Benefits and perks. But other than that, like I said, there's nothing wrong with me. I just don't feel like myself, and I don't like feeling not like myself. So it's just, not, I don't know. I'm not complaining though, because others have it so much worse than I do. And so I'm very grateful and thankful that the Lord is still taking care of me and sustaining me. So, just getting used to things, adjusting. I probably should get dressed and, at least take a shower or something, but I just haven't felt like it today. So, one of those days. I can't really complain. I will check in with you guys tomorrow, let you know how I'm feeling, and let you know what changes. But yeah, today was a rest day for sure. I am listening to my body. So when the sun goes down a little bit more, I will go take a walk, get my blood flowing, and probably eat a salad for dinner, and then go to bed. So have a good evening. Love you guys. Thank you. Just thank you for everything. Good night.